The Land Buyer's Guide, Elko County, Nevada Outdoor Recreation. Hey, if you're thinking about buying land out in the middle of nowhere, you probably want to know what there is to actually do out there, right? Well, let me tell you about Elko County, Nevada. It's basically an outdoor playground. I'm Scott Thomas and I run landparker.com, where we help people find affordable rural land with financing that actually works. Today I want to talk about why Elko County is such a special place if you're serious about getting out there and buying property. So here's the thing about Elko County. It's up in the northeastern corner of Nevada, and it's got this high desert vibe that just hits different. You get cooler summers, milder winters than a lot of desert areas, and you're surrounded by mountains and valleys and just endless open space. It's the kind of place where you can actually have privacy and independence while still being able to do all the outdoor stuff you love. Let's start with hiking, because honestly, the terrain there is incredible. You've got the Ruby Mountains down south and the Jarbidge Mountains up north. The Ruby Mountains especially, they've got alpine meadows, crystal clear lakes, trails for everyone from casual day hikers to people who really know what they're doing. The Jarbidge wilderness is more remote and rugged if you want to get away from people altogether. And there's this whole network of BLM trails that wind through sagebrush foothills and mountain passes. Spring and fall are probably ideal weather-wise, but the trails are pretty accessible most of the year. If you're looking at property in the area, being close to established trailheads is actually a nice thing to consider. Not just because it's fun for you, but it can genuinely add value to what you own. Now, fishing. The fishing there is really solid. You've got the Jarbidge River if you're into fly fishing in a wilderness setting. There's Ruby Lake National Wildlife Refuge, where you can fish and do some bird watching too. The high country lakes come alive in summer when the snow melts. And the Humboldt River system has year-round fishing if you know the spots. Here's something people don't always think about. If water access matters to your homesteading plans, having property near a reliable water source is huge. It's not just about fishing. It matters for livestock, irrigation, just living out there. Nevada residents actually have pretty generous fishing rights on their own land, so that's worth knowing. Hunting is kind of a big deal in Elko County. The region draws hunters from all over because the wildlife is genuinely abundant. You're talking elk, mule deer, antelope, upland game like sage grouse and chukar, and waterfowl. Elk hunting in the fall pulls people from across the country. The remote areas mean there aren't tons of crowds, so you actually get that authentic hunting experience. Nevada's hunting heritage is strong out there, and if that matters to you, Elko County delivers. And then there's off-roading. If you're into four-wheeling, this area is fantastic. There's this massive network of dirt roads and Jeep trails. BLM roads let you get through really scenic, remote areas. You've got everything from gentle ranch roads to challenging mountain passes. Spring and fall are usually best for conditions. The thing is, if you're looking at off-grid property, having reliable vehicle access is just practical. You want to be able to get to town when you need to, you know? Most rural properties in that area actually have pretty decent road access, despite feeling remote. Now here's something that might surprise you, the stargazing. Elko County is far enough from any major cities that you get genuinely dark skies. Minimal light pollution means you can actually see the Milky Way without driving anywhere. Summer gives you long twilight hours. Winter skies are often super clear even when it's cold. If you value quiet nights and actual darkness, this part of the state really delivers that. There's also tons of camping options, everything from developed campgrounds to dispersed camping on BLM land, where you can basically camp for free. National Forest has amenities if you want that, private RV facilities if you're transitioning into rural living. It's flexible. And wildlife viewing is huge too. You've got bighorn sheep in the mountains, wild horses on the high desert, incredible bird watching for raptors, and waterfowl, pronghorn antelope herds. If you care about being around wildlife and getting good photos or just observing nature, it's all right there. Here's my advice if you're actually considering buying land in that area. Try to visit during different seasons. See how weather changes things, how accessibility shifts. Talk to local outdoor clubs and conservation groups. They know where the good stuff is. Drive around different areas and get a feel for whether they fit what you actually want to do out there. And honestly, think about which recreation stuff matters most to you. Are you mainly a hunter? Do you want to be hiking all the time? Close to fishing? Because that should influence where you look at property. A parcel near prime hunting territory is different from one near great trails. Both have real value. It just depends on what you want. Elko County, Nevada is special because it combines all these outdoor opportunities with privacy and that independent lifestyle so many people are after. If that sounds like what you're looking for, it might be worth exploring. Check out landparker.com to see what properties are available out there and how affordable rural land ownership can actually be. We've got financing as low as $100 down and $100 a month. That's the kind of terms that actually let people get land and build the life they want.